All right, so another question I would like to ask you is the force of supply is crucial in ensuring stable price in the oil sector. How feasible is it for marketers to go into importation?
Well, I mean, they are important, but you know, it's not an easy task. I mean, it's not an easy. It's a billion, multi-billion naira operation. In fact, you have to source for dollars, right? And it's not easy to source for dollars. And then the backup, I mean, the naira backup is running into billions. If you want to import, let's say 26 empty of 26 million liters of gas. Now you're talking about 17, $18 million, which is massive, right? And it's built of the big boys. The people who have the financial muscle, right? Who have foreign partners, who have been in the business before, and who have both tanks to install something. People even have the ship, right? So it's not an easy business to import, but we all have our strength area, right? We have our strength area. That man, they have strength in importation. We, Ipman, we have strength in retailing, but we are going to import too, because we go inside there. But government also has to, if they are giving them Forex, CBN for importation, they should give Ipman their own portion of Forex and give Mama their own, and give that man their own, so that they should not monopolize it again. And give only an NPC and maybe two others. They have to also give us our own. So we have partners too that we can partner together to import.
All right, so let's go back to the issue of alternative sources of energy. What impact can this have on fuel stability?
It makes it to be more stable because we are no more relying on petrol. We have options. In fact, if you convert your vehicle, right, to CNG, and you can also fill it with petrol. So it's dual. So if your gas is exhausted, you just press a button. And it is switched to petrol without stopping. Right? So, and then when you get to where you are going to refill your gas, you refill your gas again and switch back to gas because it's cheaper. It's cleaner. If you are buying 200 per liter or 250 per liter, compare with 650 up north. Or 620, 630 in these areas, you know, it's not comparable because we all want to have safe cost. And you know, there's no CNG, the consumption, the carbon monoxide, and the other that they are emitting very, very, very minimal, like petrol, like all this flame you are seeing, right? And you service your vehicle maybe twice, 3 times in a year, but if you are running on petrol, you have to service your vehicle almost every 2 months. In fact, which is cost on its own, right? We have people now who feed their car with 40,000 naira, but with CNG, you can fill your car with about 10,000 naira, which is better and cost saving. And then you have options. Whether you go for petrol or you go for LPG, you go for petrol.
So before these options, I mean, the economy is still heavily reliant on oil. But what reforms will you advise the president to bring for more economic prosperity?
You know, we have been flaring gas for years. I've told you earlier that $803 trillion is the worth of, which can last us for more than 200, 300 years, which was not utilized at all. If we are doing, I mean, Parepazu, we are doing crude, and then we are also doing gas, right? Even we can also import, export gas, right? We can export gas too, so which will also give us billions of dollars per annum, right? And so if you are getting billions of dollars per annum on gas and also on petrol, and you might together, right, there won't be any question of us operating deficit financing of budget. And as you are aware, we are borrowing, we are doing deficit about 10 billion every year. About 10 billion income, 10 billion debt borrowing. How can you sustain with that every year? But I mean, the government has said that they are not going to borrow to finance expenditure. These are the areas they are going to utilize, which was not utilized before because of subsidy. Subsidy says that people are making money in subsidy, they don't see that gas is supposed to be utilized. So, but now that there's an order, there's no choice.
So, Mr. Osatuyi, before I let you go, we have new ministers in place. How confident are you about the ministers in charge of petroleum and gas?
Well, they are qualified. It doesn't mean that you're a lawyer and then you are. We have lawyers. Who read Greek, who are bankers, who are MD of banks, and they do very well. So it depends on what the vision he has. It depends on his team, right? If he has a very good team, he's going to go, and we're going to get the best of the system, and then we're going to get best output from the oil, and also get the best output from the gas. And when you mine these two together, it's going to be the best for the country. But they have to also look, the two ministers, if you don't think that they know everything, they have to assemble the best hands so that we have materials in the country that will help them. And in fact, they are on sacrifice or everything. They should bring in the best brain. People know the job. Who has been the job for years, so that they can help them to play the affairs of the oil sector in Nigeria.
Francis, thank you so much. It's been an interesting conversation.